Okay. Stay there for a second. Perfect. Now. Okay. All right. Speaking. Speaking. Good enough for me. And we are live. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Let's just get right into it. Get right into it. Good start. I'm not doing too bad so far. Ooh, I lagged a little. That's not good. Air pixel molecule. Straight up. but I can't be too upset. That's gonna be a pretty common place to die for the time being. In fact, what is happening with my mouse? 46% pass rate at 17. 39% pass rate there. That's no, not that. Wrong place. Here. 12% has a 100% pass rate. That's crazy. So 19, 21, 24. 12%, where is that at? Oh. Well, that's probably why. You can't die at 12%. Finally. Oh, what are... That's sad. Adjust the camera a little. Should be a little better. Okay. Gotta learn the click pattern there. I do not have the right click pattern. Let's see what a practice attempt is. Subtract 20 attempts from that, or 21. Serious? I don't really know what to do about that. I guess I'm just gonna have to get lucky. Yes, you are, Christ. You are number one. You very much are. Come on, what are we doing? There we go. Oh, you won the Squid Games? That's great. It's great to hear. How much you win? And what are you gonna put the money toward? Ugh. 45.6 billion is insane. That's nice. Good amount. For that 456, I get it. I get it. Putting the money for revenge. Okay. Cause what? Revenge is the best way to use money, though, I'll tell you that much. I want to buy guns and weapons and ending the frontman and guard's life and bringing a whole team. Sounds like a pretty good use to me. Just keep the games thriving, you know? We got time for a switch up. You can't let 455 people die. I get it. I get it. But I mean, like, it depends on what they did, you know? No, yeah, you're right. It just shouldn't. You're right. I do have a question, though. I've never seen Squid Game, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't really have anything to do with squids. So why is it called that? Is there a reason, or is it just haha, funny name, funny animal, funny name? Life is more important. You are very correct. It's very noble of you. Oh man, bad click pattern. Oh, you don't know? There's no telling. There may not be a reason. I've just always wondered that, you know, because, like, kind of a goofy name for such a dark thing. Gosh, man, that little ship segment there is it's getting to me. Speed is sad now. Is he? Why is he sad? What happened? I'm not sure if I've ever seen him like actually sad, not acting for a thing. That was bad. They lost. Oh yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Poor Ronaldo, man. You know what? This may be unpopular opinion these days, but he's still the GOAT in my book. Ronaldo, not Speed. Spain made it, yeah. Of course Spain did. And then England beat Mexico. That was pretty crazy. This cup is not going how I thought. Like, at all. It's actually been kind of crazy. Because, like, I never would have expected England to beat Mexico. Like, I don't really know. I didn't really think that England was that good this year. Oh yeah, let's go. Click too late. I lose my cool and I forget what to do. Come on. Oh, bad angle on the slope. I tried to hold for some reason on the slope, and that's not how you get through that. That was a good attempt, though. I think I had a shot in a new vest there, if I didn't lose my cool. That's the big thing with this level. It's learning. You just gotta... You just gotta keep your head level. fast. Man. Just off on that click pattern, I guess. I just gotta stay focused. I like to get to a point where I can shut my brain off and just use muscle memory. But at this point, yep. Focus is really the only big issue here. I can do this stuff. Man, I'm right there. Too quick on that one. That one click is very difficult. Why did I click there? That was a good run though. That was a good run. My click just didn't register there. That was weird. Again, right there, same spot. It's crazy. Several good attempts in a row there. I'm curious to see what um, what this looks like. That's really cool to see. That's really cool. Sorry for the little detour there. Just wanted to look at that. Kind of a novelty thing. Yeah. But how did that even happen? Ignore that one. Take a little break and do some practice mode. Think that will be beneficial. 26 attempts. That's not bad at all. We're getting there. Why? Why does that happen? What is happening? Why am I suddenly incapable? I might need to do a start position. Do I not have a start pose? Okay, so how come I can do it perfectly here? Let me start from the previous one. Okay, well, I'm doing it fine now, so who knows? Who knows? every time, dude. That was a better run. I got closer. I might never make it past that little wave span. Because I'm still not consistently one attempting that. I think that's the first time I've hit 100 BPM today. That's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing on that section. I gotta stay focused. It's the focus. You can't just autopilot this. Threw in an extra one just to have that funny 5 instead of 4 on my CPS counter. Clicks per second. Alright, I actually feel like I could get a new best pretty soon. Like in the next 10 minutes maybe. I'm feeling more consistent than ever on this first part. I just gotta get lucky, really. I missed the blue. I missed the blue orb. What are we doing? Yep, that was a bad angle. I knew it. I keep losing focus there. I keep trying to take shortcuts instead of just doing it normal. Speaking of losing focus, Oh, hold on. We got Rainstream in the chat. I very nearly completely screwed up the EQ of half of my songs this morning because I was trying to make it sound more crisp. New PB on Bloodbath, 44. W. That's what we love to see. 44. So that's nearly to crack, isn't it? That's into Evasium, I know. That might be into crack. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that is crack. Okay. AW though. It only gets easier from here. Well, maybe not entirely, but it doesn't get any harder. As long as you got good nerve control anyway. Just died at 37. Aw. Way too early. Yeah, I can see that, especially because of like the first 35% having most of the difficulty, or not most, but more of the difficulty. Really, that just makes the nerves stack up even more later on in the level. Man, that's stupid. It's almost 2 minutes long. Yeah, that is. It's on the longer end of the long length. That almost made sense. Why did I click twice there? I'm just dumb. After you beat Bloodbath, you can finally start to play cool levels like Blade of Justice and Artificial Ascent. Artificial Ascent seems fun. Like, I feel like that's one that I would go for. But you don't think Bloodbath is cool? It really isn't, like, compared to those. It's mostly just cool because of, like, the influence it had. You think if you streamed, you would probably progress faster? I mean, your name is Rain Streams, so... I mean, the only things that I've paid for out of my streaming setup are my heart rate monitor and my mic. My mouse I just found in a closet or a drawer somewhere. I use like free streaming softwares and stuff. So I mean, it's doable. I think Bloodbath is cool, just not as cool. Yeah, and I get that. I definitely get that. Hey, that's a new best. That's 50%. Let's go. Bloodlust clears as far as aura goes. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. I got to change the title by 1%. Let's go. But yeah, Bloodlust is a really cool level. I really like that level a lot. 50. What a nice round even number. Excuse me. But yes, I agree with you. Bloodlust is just such a cool level. Isn't EVW doing Bloodlust now? You think by the end of the year you could be starting on the RGB trilogy? Really? Which one would you tackle first? I feel like personally I would do Yatagarasu if it was me, just because that level's cool. But I mean, you've beaten some Circles levels before, so you may want to do Sonic Wave. But Erebus is really cool too. I could really see any of them. Sonic Wave. That's fair, yeah. It's just crazy to think that there was a time where Sonic Wave was considered the hardest thing ever done by humans. And now it's like, what? Top 400? Bro, what is happening? I also really like Erebus because you don't really see that many green levels, you know? Like red and blue is pretty common. Like this level right here is blue. But I'm not sure I've ever played a green level. I just think that's an interesting color. But, I mean, if you think about it, if you're doing RGB Trilogy by the end of this year, then by the end of next year, you could be, if you keep growing at the rate you are, you could be on like what would today be an extended list level. It probably wouldn't be by that time. In 2014, ICDX was insane. 2015, Bloodbath. 2016, Sonic Wave. 2018 was Bloodlust. 2019, you don't know. I feel like 2019, by that time we were at like Tartarus, I feel like was 2019. As for 2017, I think it was Sakup and Hell. Maybe Tartarus was 2020, actually. I don't know. That was kind of the period right through there where I wasn't really into the game much. Wait, oh yeah, hold on. I went the wrong way on that. I was thinking pre-Sonic Wave, hold on. Yeah, you know, I don't know what 2017 might have been. Here, let me look it up real quick. Plasma Pulse Finale in 2017 is what it says. Oh, you just died to 41? That's crazy. Hey, you're actually really consistent right now. 37 and 41. You're paused at Ephasium and you're scared. I don't know, I feel like Evasium, and I don't know, but I feel like Evasium would be the worst thing for nerves. Because it's a little slower paced, like Michigan, but it's not as hard as Michigan. And so you're just left here contemplating on what is about to happen. Finally. I missed the blue orb again. I've done that. Yeah, it's like sandwiched in between the two most infamous parts of the level. I do like Evasium's part though, I think it has some aura. I don't know how I'm alive. That stupid blind jump. How are you supposed to navigate that? There's no visual cues. You can't hold. Yes, you did mention 19% of 40 on ICDX. we talked about how that level had some serious choke points. And yes, it does. I do not have any desire to ever play that level. It is kind of cool because of how historic it is. But I don't know, I feel like I'd just rather play Red World. That may be crazy, but get 18 on Slaughterhouse? Maybe. Is 18 the drop? I think 18 is the drop. Yeah, go for it. See if you can do it. You passed River before, which I know is like 3 seconds long, but it's still a lot of frame perfects. I think you can do it. The first half of River. Beating River is comparable to beating Dynamont 3 times in a row. That's insane, dude. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've always pronounced it denouement, like it's a French word. But maybe denouement, I don't know. But that is actually insane. That's a lot of frame perfects. I am so smart, I knew it was a French word. Or, excuse me, a French wart. Oh, I had a bad one. Okay. The song makes me feel less bad about almost messing up on the EQ. Because the beginning has so much bass and it clips pretty bad. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's not intentional. Because that song, I mean, it's hype, but it is like an assault on the ears. Which, I mean, I know that's the point. That's got to be intentional. Let's go. Are we serious? It's a weird song, but really respect it. Yeah, no. Definitely not unironically. It definitely is fitting for the level, though. we serious there again? It may almost be like too fitting for Slaughterhouse though, because it kind of makes, and not really bad, but it kind of makes Stalemate for Grief seem almost like a cartoon villain theme in comparison. I think it would be a fantastic song without the context of Slaughterhouse, though. A fantastic song for Grief. And I don't think it takes away anything. It's something I've noticed. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I don't really, I missed this message. You don't care, you're just gonna try and do the drop wave again? Because you've done the drop wave once before? Have you really? That's actually impressive. I missed. This is why you gotta stay focused. I start to go into autopilot, and I mess up. You just did the drop of Waterhouse again. Waterhouse? Sorry, I'm tired. Slaughterhouse, you are insane. You might want to take up Heliopolis. Steal the verification from Zoink. It's still open verification. Part of me doesn't want Zoink to verify Heliopolis. Part of me wants somebody else to... Somebody who's a little less known to get some spotlight. Why did I let go? Someone has made a level called Waterhouse, and probably that's just Slaughterhouse but blue. You did the drop again. That's actually insane. I feel like I have heard of that though. Like how they did Bubble Bath with Bloodbath. Waterhouse. Going for a Slaughterhouse, 4th extreme, jump from Bloodbath. I'm just saying, crazier stuff has been done. It would probably be absolute torture. But you could do it. There is a small part of me that does want to jump to, like, Acropolis. Or... yeah, maybe Acropolis. When I get done with this level. but I think for my own sanity, I'm gonna not do that. It would low-key take you longer than progressing there normally, considering the type of player you are. 33 to 45 is insane. But yeah, Acropolis I think is a really cool level. I think it meshes decently with my skill set. It's just going to be too much of a difficulty boost, I think. I'll have to do some practice runs and stuff of it, kind of get a feel for it. But I've been taking progression pretty slow, and I don't want to rush anything and then wind up burning out. However, I have foiled you for 33 to 45 is entirely a ship part, and the ship parts are like 10 times easier. Well, you know, I forget that some people are good at ship. I feel like for me it would be equally difficult. But consider me foiled again. That is insane. I was frames away from entering that portal. Not foiled again, just foiled. I guess you're right. This is the first time, and it will be the last too. Mark my words. I would really appreciate a new best. Like a huge new best, where I make a whole bunch of progress. I get to change the title more than 1%. But I just don't really understand. I'm just gonna have to guess on the blind double spike. Because I'm serious, there are 0 visual cues. It's just muscle memory. Darn it, man. That could have been it. If Zobros would come back to the game and just add a little visual indicator right there on those double spikes, I would feel so much better. I probably would have the level beat by now if he came back and did that one thing. I missed the blue orb again. I've missed that a ridiculous amount of times. A ridiculous amount of times. I'm tired of missing that. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so loud. But... just a bunch of letters at this point. Birdvern ASMR. Oh, hold on. If Zobros went back and added a jump indicator there, do you think a news channel on GD would find a way to make content? Oh, absolutely. Whoops. Absolutely. Zobros just returned to Geometry Dash. On July 6, 2026, Zobros would return to Geometry Dash to update a single one of his old levels. This level, titled Forsaken Neon, features one blind jump at 50%. And the only thing that Zobros changed was adding a single visual indicator to that jump. Is this the return of the GOAT of level creation? Oh, that stupid spam. That stupid spam. I'm sick of that. Sick of it. Sick of it. Quote number 38. The person. Oh my gosh. Their personage perpetually and incontrovertibly constituted under the exalted and immemorial appellation. What are these words? What does any of that mean? That might be. I thought I was having a stroke or something. Like, I thought that I had like a decent vocabulary. I had heard of like half of those words. Oh, the irrevocable decreta sancti. Some of that's not even English. Come on now. Alright, I'll teach y'all how to do this level. Are you ready now? Click, 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 click. Never mind. If I fluke to like 65, I will say in all caps, hashtag I'm paused at Asonic and I'm scared. Please do. Honestly, I never am able to do Asonic's part. Something about the click pattern is just off. That part's always been like really hard. But yes, please fluke to 65. That would be wonderful. That's stupid spam. I have an idea for next time I get there. But I don't think I'd be able to pull it off. I might have to alternate spam. It might be that bad. It's easier to spam on keyboard, but the timings are just awkward to get there. Hold on a minute. I'm kind of cooking with keyboard. What achievement in GD has an equal amount of aura to beating your first extreme? I'd say like fluking a level, like fluking the hardest part of a level and beating it on that attempt, like I did when I was beating my second medium demon, Mechanical Showdown, and my best was 71%, and then I, in the most beautiful showcase of aura ever seen on this planet, fluked the hardest part of the level, the mini robot plus cube duel, to beat the level in a single stream from 71%. That, I would say, has equal aura. But being more serious, I think that, like, not specifically in my case, but like, fluking definitely has some aura. Like, nobody expected you to beat the level on that attempt. Like Zeronium, yes, like, I don't know if Zeronium has done that actually, but yes, Zeronium is the GOAT. I like Zeronium is what I was trying to get out there. I haven't actually watched his stuff in a while. I used to watch it more back in the day. But it's cool seeing like a huge content creator that is also very good at the game. Because like I would say he's up there with like GD Colon and EVW. Maybe not quite on that level, but pretty close. And he has list points. He has a lot of list points. He has the most extremes out of anyone ever, and he has funny and chill content. He just... Him and Nepesta are like the most entertaining top players in their respective eras. I know Nepesta's not a top player nowadays, but... He does still have new Deimos, I guess. But you know, he's not as dominant as he was back in the day. He's still a good player, for sure. It was crazy seeing him show up to the TCD live streams. I was not expecting that at all. I'm not kidding when I say he has the most extreme demons out of anyone, really? He's 5 away from 1,000. Man, last time I was caught up with him, he was he was doing well for himself. He had a whole bunch. But close to 1,000 is insane. What's he gonna do for his 1,000th? Has he revealed yet? Why do I keep doing that? No reveal as far as you're aware. Probably a new hardest. Oh, new version of Demon Boulevard? Alright. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm starting to wind down too. I'm becoming pretty rusty. I haven't had a good attempt in a while. But yes, I'm excited to see how the level has evolved since last time. Maybe I won't crash my game or whatever I did this time. Man, I've just lost all my consistency. This is crazy. I really thought I'd get like a huge new best today, but 2%, 1%, maybe, no, 2%. Hello? Why do I... Oh my gosh. I've died there too many times. Let's go spacebar. See how that works. I don't know what that was all about. Excuse me? I didn't even know you could do that. That was crazy. I never did get the new version. Maybe pulling it up benefited the doubt. Okay. Last attempt, and then I guess I'll check the Friends tab and see if it's public. Last good attempt. Do a no clip run. Well, I guess that's it. Well, I'm about out of battery, so we're gonna have to call it a day. Unfortunately, it's a little sooner than I wanted. Never got the never got that done. That's sad. Either way, it was a good stream. It was a good stream. Peace out, yo.